Hello everyone, welcome back to Pabbly. The title of our today's video is How to Automate Facebook Lead Ads Leads Notifications on Slack. So I'm running a business and I'm using Facebook Lead Ads to promote my business, and I wish that as soon as a new lead is received in my Facebook Lead Ads, automatically a notification should be sent on my Slack channel notifying my team that we have received a new lead. For this, we are going to create a connection between Facebook Lead Ads and Slack. To create this connection without knowing any programming or coding language, we are going to use Pabbly Connect. It is an amazing automation software. So in Pabbly, we have the concept of trigger and action. For trigger, we are going to use Facebook Lead Ads, and for action, we are using Slack. So if you also wish to learn this process step by step, follow me through the screen. Welcome to my screen. So as you know, in this video, we are going to learn how to send Slack notifications for Facebook Lead Ads leads. For this, we are going to create a connection between Facebook Lead Ads and our Slack account. To create this connection, I have already opened the landing page of Pabbly simply by searching pabbly.com/connect in my browser. It is very easy. So as soon as you'll open the landing page of Pabbly, you will get two options. One is sign in and the another one is sign up for free. So if you are a new user, you can click on sign up for free and you are going to get 100 of tasks free every month. But I'm an existing user, so I'm going to click on sign in. And now it is opening all Pabbly apps. Over here you can see all the tools and applications offered by Pabbly. But in today's video, we are going to use Pabbly Connect because we are connecting two applications, which is Facebook Lead Ads and Slack. So I'm going to click on Access Now. And now it is opening my dashboard. And to start with the automation, I'm going to click on this button right over here which says Create Workflow. And now it is asking me the workflow name and the folder I want to save the workflow in. So I want to save the workflow in this folder which says automations, and I want to name my workflow as Automate Facebook Lead Ads Leads Notification on Slack. And then we are going to click on Create. And now it is opening the most important window of our automation, that is our workflow window. This is the most important window because we have trigger and action in this. Trigger means when this happens and action means do this. By this you can understand that the trigger is the commander for the workflow and actions follow the commands. And as you know that we can have only a single commander but multiple followers. So over here we can have only a single trigger but multiple actions following the commands of our trigger. So now we are going to select our trigger application, which is Facebook Lead Ads. I am selecting Facebook Lead Ads right over here because I want that as soon as a new lead is submitted in my Facebook Lead Ads, automatically my workflow should be triggered. So I'm going to search for Facebook Lead Ads and select it. And then for the trigger event, I am going to select new lead instant. And then we are going to click on connect. And now it is asking me to add a new connection or select the existing connection. So if you have already connected your Facebook Lead Ads account with your Pabbly's workflow, you can click on select existing connection and then save. But if you haven't, you have to follow me. Click on add a new connection and then connect with Facebook Lead Ads. And then it will ask you to choose your account. So select your account and click on continue. And then you can see that we have successfully connected our Facebook Lead Ads account with our Pabbly's workflow. And now it is asking me the page name and the lead gen form name. So the name of my Facebook page is Craft Leads. So I'm going to select Craft Leads right over here. And then for the lead gen forms, I'm going to select lead generation forms because I want only the details of this particular leads should be captured by my workflow and further send an alert message to Slack. If you want to create this automation for all your lead gen forms, you can select all lead gen forms or any another desired form. So after selecting my desired form, I'm going to click on save and send test request. And now it is saying waiting for a webhook response, and in the notes it is saying do a test submission/record. So we are going to do a test submission, and in order to do that, we are going to open a new tab and search for Meta for Developers. We are going to open Meta for Developers, and then we are going to go on more and then tools. And then we are going to scroll and select lead ads RTO debug tool. And now it is opening my lead ads testing tool. Over here, we are going to select the page and the form. So for the page, we are going to select Craft Leads. And for the form, we are selecting lead generation forms only. And then we are going to click on preview form. And now we are going to enter the details. First name as demo, last name as user, email as demo@pabblytudes.com, and the phone number as this. So after filling in all these details, I'm going to click on next and then submit. And yes, you can see your test lead has been sent. This means that lead ads testing tool has sent our lead to our workflow. So we are going to open our workflow and we are going to check that if Pabbly has captured the response of our leads or not. So I'm going to open my workflow. And yes, you can see that Pabbly has captured the response. Over here is the first name, the last name, the email and the phone number that we entered. This means that our trigger step is successful, and now we are moving on to our action step. For our action application, I am going to select Slack because I want that as soon as a new lead is received in my Facebook lead ads account, automatically a notification should be sent on Slack notifying my team that we have received a new lead. So I'm going to search for Slack and select it. And then for the action event, we are going to select send channel message. And then we are going to click on connect. And again, it is asking me to add a new connection or select the existing connection. So if you have already connected your Slack account with your Pabbly's workflow, you can click on select existing connection and then save. But if you haven't, you have to again follow me and click on add a new connection and then connect with Slack. And now it is asking me for the token type. Over here in the notes, you can see that it is saying enter the token type either as user or bot. So over here, if we enter bot, the message which we are sending to a Slack channel will be sent through a bot. And if we enter user, the message would be sent through user. So over here, I want it to be bot. So I'm going to write bot right over here. And if you want, you can also write user right over here. And if you want to learn more about the token types, you can click on this hyperlink. So after selecting my token type, I'm going to click on save. And now it is asking me for some permissions. So I'm going to click on allow and give Pabbly all the permissions it is asking for because my data is secure with Pabbly. You can also click on allow, it is safe. And as soon as you are going to click on allow, you can see that you have successfully connected your Slack account with your Pabbly's workflow. And now it is asking me the channel name. So the name of my channel is new lead alerts. So I'm going to search for new leads alert right over here and then select it. And then for the message, I want the message to be this. Hello team, we have received a new lead from Facebook lead ads. And these are the details. Over here is the name, email, phone number. Make sure that we don't miss this lead and we connect this lead as soon as possible. And over here you can see that I have left spaces right over here because I'm going to map these details. Mapping is a method by Pabbly which means inserting the data from the previous step. And as you know, our previous step was the trigger step where we selected Facebook lead ads as our trigger application. So we are going to map the details from the response of our trigger application only. I'm going to map these details because I want my workflow to run in real time. So first we are going to map the name. I'm going to search for name right over here. We are going to map the first name, put a space and then the last name. And then we are going to do same for the email. I'm going to search for email right over here and map the email. And then we are going to do same for the phone number. I'm going to search for phone right over here and map the phone number. So after mapping all these details, now these details have turned dynamic and these details will change with every new form submission. And now we are going to move on forward and it is asking me for the image URL. So if you wish to enter an image URL with the message you are sending, you can definitely copy the URL and paste it right over here. But I don't wish. So I'm going to move on forward and it is asking me for the image text. So you can also paste the text with your image. But I don't want to add the text too. So I'm going to moving on forward for the bot name. And I want the bot name to be new lead received. And then for the bot icon, I don't wish to add any bot icon. If you wish, you can definitely paste the image URL right over here, which would be your bot icon. And then it is asking me for the auto expand link. So I'm going to keep it as true only. Link username and channel names as true. And the reply broadcast as false. And then it is asking me for the thread message ID. So as you can see that this is not a required field. So I'm going to leave it as blank. And then we are going to move on forward and click on save and send test request. And yes, you can see that we have received a positive message that with the help of our lead details, a new message has been sent to our Slack channel. So I'm going to open my channel. And yes, you can see, hello team, we have received a new lead from Facebook lead ads, the same name, the same email and the same phone number. This means that my workflow is successful and I'll just test the workflow once and this time I'm going to give you a real-time example. So for this, I'm going to open lead ads testing tool, delete the previous lead and refresh the page. It is really important to delete the previous lead and refresh the page, otherwise you will not be able to create a new lead or preview the form. So for the page, again we are going to select graph leads and for the form lead generation forms and then we are going to click on preview form. And again we are going to enter the details, first name as test, last name as user, email as test@pabblytunes.com, and the phone number as this. And after entering all these details, I'm going to click on next and then submit. And yes, you can see your test lead has been sent. This means that lead ads testing tool has sent our lead to our workflow. Pabbly captured the response, triggered the workflow, and further sent a Slack message on our Slack channel notifying our team. So this time we are not going back to our workflow and clicking on save and send test request. We are directly going to open Slack channel. And yes, you can see that we have received the new message also. We have received a new lead from Facebook Lead Ads, and these are the details. The same name, the same email, and again the same phone number. This means that my workflow is successful, and I'll just summarize the workflow for you once. For a trigger application, I selected Facebook Lead Ads. For a trigger event, I selected New Lead Instant. We connected our Facebook Lead Ads account with our Pabbly's workflow. We selected the page and the lead gen form, and then we clicked on Save and Send Test Request. We did a test submission. Pabbly captured the response of our test submission, and then we moved on to our action step. For our action application, I selected Slack. For our action event, I selected Send Channel Message. We connected our Slack account with our Pabbly's workflow. We selected the channel name, drafted a message, mapped the details. We mapped these details because I wanted these details to turn dynamic and change with every new lead received. And then we entered the details which were required, or I wished to fill in those details. And then again we clicked on Save and Send Test Request. And over here you can see the two messages I sent during this video. So if you have any questions related to the workflow or the video, you can directly comment on this video. And for your reference, I'll just clone the workflow and share the workflow link in the description box. Thank you for watching. Not only these applications, but with the help of Pabbly, you can integrate many more applications. So now, if you have any doubts, you can reach us at support@pabbly.com. If you have any queries, you can reach us at forum.pabbly.com. And if you have any pricing related issues, you can follow this website. And if you find our videos helpful, do like and subscribe our channel. Thank you for watching.